Archangel Michael says, "The battle has been won, but the echoes of their downfall still linger in the air." You stood firm when the storm came. You did not waver, even when they tried to break you. The weight of their pride crushed them, not you. They believed they were untouchable. Their arrogance led them to believe they could control the outcome. But they underestimated the strength within you, the divine protection surrounding you. Now, their empire has collapsed. The walls they built to contain you have crumbled. The throne they sat upon has turned to dust beneath them. Type 333 to receive your blessing. Their ego was their greatest enemy. They fed it until it consumed them whole. They thought they were unstoppable, but now they are left with nothing. You saw it happening before they did. You watched as their foundation cracked. They pretended not to notice, but deep inside, they felt the collapse coming. They thought they could walk over you without consequences. They believed their power made them invincible. But what they did not see was the divine justice moving against them. It started as a whisper. A warning they ignored. Then it became a storm that tore through everything they built. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. They blamed everyone but themselves. They searched for reasons outside of their own pride. But the truth was staring them in the face, and they could no longer deny it. You did not seek revenge. You simply stood in your truth. And that was enough to shatter their illusion of control. The moment they tried to break you was the moment they sealed their own fate. They thought they were writing your ending, but they were writing their own. Their fall was inevitable. Type 777 to claim your protection. Now, they wander in confusion. They do not understand how everything fell apart so quickly. They are lost in the wreckage of their own making. You see them now, trying to pick up the pieces. But the pieces do not fit together anymore. Their power was an illusion, and now they have nothing to hold on to. Their pride blinded them. They could not see the warning signs. They thought they were above consequences, but now they know the truth. They cannot escape it. They cannot undo it. The weight of their own actions is too heavy for them to carry. Archangel Michael says, "Justice has been served, and the truth has been revealed." You did not need to fight. You did not need to stoop to their level. You only needed to stand in your light, and that was enough. Their arrogance was their downfall. They walked with confidence, believing nothing could touch them. But the higher they climbed, the harder they fell. Now, they look for someone to blame. They search for an answer that will make it all make sense. But deep inside, they know. They know they were the architects of their own destruction. They know their ego led them to ruin. They know they cannot undo what has been done. Type 111 to receive divine favor. They thought they could control the narrative. They thought they could rewrite history. But now, the truth stands tall, unshaken. You did not need to seek revenge. You did not need to wish them harm. The universe took care of everything for you. What was meant to break you only made you stronger. What was meant to destroy you only lifted you higher. You walked through the fire and emerged untouched. They see it now. They see the strength in you that they tried to deny. They see the divine favor upon you, and they cannot understand why they have lost theirs. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Their downfall was not sudden. It was slow, creeping up on them like a shadow. But they ignored it until it was too late. They thought their status would protect them. They thought their influence would keep them safe. But when the truth came, none of it mattered. They look at you now and wonder how you are still standing. They do not understand the power that carried you through. But you do. You know the protection that surrounds you. You know the strength that resides within you. And now, they know it too. Type 999 to receive divine justice. They cannot rebuild what has been lost. They cannot return to who they once were. The damage is irreversible. You do not need to look back. You do not need to worry about them anymore. They have sealed their own fate. Their pride was their undoing. Their arrogance was their downfall. Now, they must live with the consequences. They see the truth now, but it is too late. They realize their mistake, but they cannot undo it. The past cannot be rewritten. Archangel Michael says, "You have been vindicated. The battle is over, and you have won. You walk forward without fear. You move ahead with confidence. The road is clear before you. They will try to rebuild, but it will never be the same. They will try to regain what they lost, but it will always be out of reach. You do not need to look back. You do not need to question. The past is gone, and your future is bright. They have learned a painful lesson. They now understand what they refused to see. But it came at a cost they were not prepared to pay. Type 444 to receive your breakthrough. You stand strong. You stand tall. Nothing can shake you now. The storm has passed, and you are still here. The fire burned, but it did not consume you. You have been tested, and you have prevailed. Their ego could not withstand the weight of the truth. Their pride could not survive the judgment. They have fallen, and they cannot rise again. You walk forward, unburdened. You are free from their games, free from their illusions. Your destiny is unfolding before you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael says, "The storm has passed, but its echoes will haunt them forever." You do not need to watch them struggle. You do not need to witness their downfall to know justice has been served. The weight of their own actions is punishment enough. They stand in the ruins of their own making. The very hands that built their illusion have now torn it down. And no matter how hard they try, they cannot escape what they have done. Type 555 to receive divine guidance. They thought they were untouchable. They believed they could manipulate, deceive, and control without consequence. But the truth was always waiting to be revealed. Their power was borrowed, not earned. Their influence was built on lies, not truth. And when the foundation cracked, everything came crashing down. They feel the weight of it now. The burden of their own arrogance is too heavy to carry. They try to act like nothing has changed, but inside, they know everything is different. They see you now, standing strong. They wonder why you did not collapse with them. But what they fail to understand is that you were never built on the same fragile ground they stood on. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. They reach out for help, but no one answers. They seek comfort, but none can be found. The people who once stood beside them have vanished like smoke. They try to rewrite the past, but the truth is already written. They attempt to shift blame, but everyone can see through their desperation. Their lies no longer hold power. You were the target of their schemes, but you were also their lesson. They did not know that by trying to destroy you, they were sealing their own fate. Now, they understand. But it is too late. The damage is done. They cannot erase what has been written in the stars. Type 222 to claim your reward. Their world is smaller now. Their influence has faded. Their power is no longer feared. People whisper about their downfall. They wonder how someone who seemed so mighty could fall so hard. But those who know the truth understand, it was never true power to begin with. They were given chances to change. They were warned in ways they refused to acknowledge. They chose pride over humility, and now they must face the price. They stand at the edge of the abyss, looking down at what they have lost. They wonder if they can return to who they once were. But the past is gone. The road they walked has disappeared. Archangel Michael says, the doors they once controlled are now locked against them. You have no reason to fear them now. Their threats hold no weight. Their words have lost their power. You are free. Free from their grip, free from their manipulation. Free to walk in the path that was always meant for you. You no longer carry the burden of their betrayal. You have been lifted above their schemes. Their downfall is no longer your concern. They watch you from the shadows, but they cannot reach you. They long for the control they once had, but it is forever out of their grasp. Type 888 to receive divine protection. They try to act unaffected, but their silence speaks louder than their words. Their absence is proof of their shame. They cannot look you in the eye, for they know the truth. They wonder if you will ever acknowledge their pain. But they did not acknowledge yours when they had the chance. Now, they must sit in the silence they once forced upon you. You do not need to watch their suffering. You do not need to gloat. Divine justice has taken care of everything. You have risen above. You have moved forward. What once held you down now holds them back. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. They thought they could control the outcome. They believed they could dictate the course of your life. But their plans never had the power they thought they did. You were protected from the beginning. You were shielded in ways they never saw. And when their time of reckoning came, you were already walking in victory. Their name, once spoken with power, now carries only whispers of regret. Their pride, once their shield, has become their prison. They are trapped in the reality they created. They wanted you to fall, but now they are the ones struggling to stand. They thought they could break you, but they only shattered themselves. Type 666 to break free from the past. The echoes of their actions will follow them forever. They will wake up in the night, haunted by what they have done. They will look in the mirror and see only regret. You do not need to carry anger in your heart. You do not need to seek revenge. The universe has already delivered what was deserved. Your spirit is lighter now. Your heart is free. You have been released from the weight of their deception. They must now walk a path of their own making. A path filled with the consequences they tried to escape. A path they cannot turn back from. Archangel Michael says, their lesson is written in stone, and they cannot change it. You are free to move forward. You are free to embrace the blessings that await you. Nothing they did could stop what was meant for you. They thought they held the pen, but the story was never theirs to write. They thought they had control, but they never did. Now, they face the truth they tried to avoid. And you? You rise above it all. Type 000 to step into your divine destiny. Their pride has fallen. Their ego has collapsed. And you? You walk away victorious. Let them sit in the silence of their own downfall. Let them learn the lesson they refuse to see. You have already won. The doors that were closed to you have now opened. The blessings that were held back are now pouring in. Their downfall is not your concern anymore. You are free. You are chosen. And nothing they did could change that. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael says, the echoes of their downfall will never fade, and they will always remember the moment they lost everything. They sit in the ruins of their own destruction, unable to comprehend how it all fell apart. They try to act like nothing has changed, but inside, they are broken beyond repair. The weight of their own ego crushed them, and there is no escape from what they have done. They thought they had time. They thought they could continue without consequence. But time ran out, and now they must sit in the silence they once forced upon you. Type 1212 to receive your breakthrough. They whisper to themselves, trying to make sense of it all. They search for excuses, but none can save them. The truth is clear now, and they can no longer run from it. They believed they were invincible. They believed their lies could carry them forever. But lies have no foundation, and now they are buried beneath their own deceit. You never needed to do anything. You never had to lift a hand against them. The universe has always been your defender, and now the battle is over. They thought they were the authors of your fate. They thought they controlled the outcome. But destiny was never in their hands. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Now, they look at you with envy. They see that you have moved forward while they are stuck in the past. They try to convince themselves they still have power, but the truth lingers in the air like a shadow. They wonder how you survived. They wonder why you did not crumble like they expected. But they will never understand the divine protection that carried you through. Their arrogance blinded them. They ignored every warning. They thought they could rewrite the laws of justice, but justice cannot be escaped. They try to pretend they are unaffected. They try to hide their shame. But inside, they are drowning in the consequences of their own actions. Type 7777 to claim your spiritual elevation. They see your strength now. They see the power in you that they tried to deny. And it terrifies them. They underestimated you. They thought you were weak. But now, they see that you were never standing alone. You were protected. You were guided. And now, you are unstoppable. They wonder if they can undo the damage. They wonder if they can reclaim what they lost. But some things can never be restored. Archangel Michael says, what has been broken will never be made whole again. They speak in hushed tones, trying to make sense of their downfall. They search for answers, but none come. The silence is deafening. You do not need to watch them suffer. You do not need to waste your energy on their regret. Your journey is ahead, not behind. You have been lifted above their chaos. You have been freed from their grasp. They no longer hold any power over your life. Type 9999 to receive divine justice. They try to rewrite the past. They try to erase the truth. But no amount of deception can undo what has already been revealed. You walk with confidence now. You move forward with strength. Nothing can shake you, and they know it. Their greatest fear has come true. The power they once had is gone. Their voice no longer commands attention. And you? You are free. Free from their games, free from their control. Free to step into the destiny that was always meant for you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. They believed they had won. They believed their actions would go unpunished. But justice has spoken, and now they must answer for what they have done. They search for ways to regain control, but every door is locked against them. They try to rebuild, but the pieces no longer fit together. They wonder how you are still standing. They wonder how you continue to rise. But they will never understand the power that protects you. You were never meant to fall. You were never meant to be destroyed. Every obstacle was only preparing you for something greater. Type 3333 to step into your victory. They cannot look at you now. They cannot face the truth. Their own shame keeps them in the shadows. They try to find new ways to regain what they lost, but nothing works. Their influence has faded, their power has crumbled, and their control is gone forever. You stand tall, unshaken. You move forward with confidence. Nothing they did could stop what was meant for you. Their whispers of doubt no longer reach you. Their attempts to hold you back have failed. And now, you walk into a future that was always destined to be yours. Archangel Michael says, your path is clear, your destiny is unfolding, and nothing can stop you now. The past is behind you. The struggle is over. The battle has been won. You are stronger than ever. You are rising higher than they ever imagined. And they? They are left in the shadows of their own destruction. They thought they could break you, but you were never meant to be broken. You were always meant to rise. Now, nothing stands in your way. Nothing can hold you back. Your blessings are waiting, and the time has come to receive them. Type 5555 to unlock your blessings. You do not need to look back. You do not need to wonder what comes next. The future is already calling your name. You are walking in divine favor. You are stepping into a season of abundance. The struggles of the past are gone, and only light remains. They will watch you rise. They will see your success. And they will know that they lost the moment they tried to break you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. You are victorious. You are chosen. You are unstoppable. They collapsed under the weight of their own ego. They crumbled beneath the weight of their own pride. And you? You have risen above it all. The time has come to claim what is yours. The time has come to walk in your destiny. The time has come to embrace your victory. Type 77777 to claim your unstoppable favor.